Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Gunpowder and Freedom. So, if you remember seeing in my one video, I was stocking all of the trail cameras with corn to get the deer and other wildlife to go in front of them. You know, keeps them fed, keeps them healthy through the winter, but also it helps me get pictures so I can kind of keep an idea of what kind of wildlife we're dealing with on our property. It was a whole lot of walking. A lot of unnecessary strain on my back. So I have an idea. We have this quad sitting up at the shop that nobody has touched for, oh boy, probably a good decade. And I'm hoping I can convince my dad to give that to me. If he wants me to buy it off him, that's fine. But if he can just give it to me, that would be even cooler. Now, he is tricky, because anytime someone has a good idea, he will shoot it down because it's not his idea. It's kind of a little thing he likes to do with me specifically. So whenever I have a good idea, I have to ask questions and lead him to believe that this idea was his idea. So we're going to give him a call and see if I can get him to believe that giving me this quad is his idea. So let's get him on the phone real quick.
Well, it worked. Well, I'm on YouTube. Steve, you're on YouTube.
Cool. What's up, everyone?
You're on speaker. Go ahead, say that again.
He said, "Hey, what's up, everyone?"
Need me to shut the camera off?
No, you're good. Well, I mean, I don't care. You can use it if you want. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it into work tomorrow. I have some corn to stock on the property, and the last time I did it, it really killed my back. So I called and made an appointment with Dr. Fleming. He can get me in tomorrow, but it has to be first thing in the morning. So
how did you hurt your back with corn?
I'm carrying 50-pound bags up and down the hill.
Jesus, size here.
So I've been looking at like older quads and stuff on like Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. I think Rachel and I might end up getting one.
Yeah.
So
You can't get your truck where you're putting the corn.
not right now. I can get it up halfway up the hill, but with all the snow and everything, and then even that, to get it to the top of the hill, the trails aren't wide enough for my truck.
There, I think that's pretty good. So what are you doing to find an old quad?
I think so. Either like an old quad or an older side-by-side. Something just to help me get this corn up and down the hill and, you know, have some...
I think I know where there's an old quad. You could probably, if you want to buy one, I'm sure the owner will take probably, I'm kidding, it's mine laying down here in the driveway. Throw tires on it, you can have it.
You still have that quad there?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you got rid of that.
Mm.
Oh, so it's just sitting there taking up space behind the shop then.
I'd be happy to see it gone.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely get that out of there for you.
It's yours.
So, all right. Well, you care if I pull it into the lower garage and get it running here in the next couple days?
Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, there's nothing wrong with it. Definitely give an oil change. It hasn't been running a long time, so it might blow up as soon as you use it, but it was good years ago.
Okay.
Take a stride, see how it works.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Well, thank you very much.
You bet. Later.
See ya. See that? I like to think I know my dad pretty well after 30 years. Not too many dads are just gonna give their kid's an old crappy quad that they have to fix up, but as long as you let him believe it's his idea, you'll get it done. So thanks, Dad. So now that that went according to my plan there, we're gonna head up to the garage, dig it out, get it in the garage so all the snow and everything can start melting off it, so I can get it worked on and get it fixed up. So I went ahead and just kind of gave it a quick washing just to get all the crap off the top. So as I'm working into this, I don't have dirt and debris falling into any open areas. But just as I suspected, I pulled open the airbox cover and there's a mouse nest. Now, I thought for as long as this thing was sitting there, this thing would be packed full. However, it only looks like it's, you know, a smaller nest, so I guess as far as that goes, it's already looking better than I thought. One thing I did want to point out, before I started grabbing all this stuff, I took some tack rags and plugged up these openings. One is for air coming into the airbox, the other is for air going into the carburetor. You want to try to eliminate any dirt or debris from going up in there, so I took some rags, shoved it up there, that way as I'm grabbing it, stuff isn't going in there. All right, everybody, so we're back up here at the shop. We got back from Snow's Honda in Moon Township. We have all of our supplies and everything sitting over here. Picked up 4 quarts of oil, oil filter, a new O-ring for the oil filter cover, new air filter, carburetor cleaner, and white lithium grease. I put the battery, well, picked up a battery and spark plug as well. The battery's in, spark plug's in, the electric's still all good and everything. Now I put this piece of plastic back in here, so I'm not going to try to crank it, but it cranks good. Obviously it doesn't turn over because we still have the carburetor off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a towel, I'm going to spread it over here, place the carburetor on the towel. We're going to take off the bowl, spray the bowl down with some carburetor cleaner, make sure the jets are all cleaned out, and then we're going to put it back on. We can get some gas in it, make sure this thing fires up. Alright everyone, first time this thing is trying to get started in, oh geez, I don't even know how long, a decade maybe? Let's give her a go. Woo! Never doubted it. Circulate the oil, check the oil level, and wait for the tires to get here. We're good to go. Alright guys, so we got the phone call that the wheels and tires were in, so we went down and picked those up. I got them up here at the shop. They are ready to go. We got one of the rear rims here. We got both fronts and front wheels and rims there. Holy cow. And then the remaining rear rim with the 2 tires right there. Okay, so after you get your tire on, you have to set the bead. So what you want to do is just take some air, fill up the rim until you hear it pop. Now you want to make sure that the bead is set on both sides. So this side looks good. This side is not set. So you can see right here, it's not locked on the rim, so a little bit more air and that side will pop too. There we go. Now, take a look on the side of the tire. Max PSI is 7 pounds. All right, guys, there it is. The old Fourtrax is up and running. First time in a decade. There's only one thing left to do. Let's go break it in. Guys, thanks for tuning back into another episode of Gunpowder and Freedom. If you liked what you saw, please click the like and subscribe. Don't forget to like us on Instagram. Stay tuned for the video of this thing up at the Freedom Compound. That's going to be a good one.